welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning again. I hope you're all doing good. I do not normally do my intros on the bike, but I've been faffing around so much this morning, I've just got to get this done. I was all ready to go for a ride, and then I decided that I needed to fix the gears on this bike. They just don't work properly, and I'm not sure whether this is an Apex thing, a SRAM thing, or if it's the setup. So I decided just quickly to put a new gear cable in to see if that makes any difference. The gears aren't awful, but when I'm on the biggest cassette and I want to change down just one, it just won't do it. It just doesn't do anything, it just sits there. So I thought the gear cable might have a little kink in it and it's getting stuck, or maybe there was some dirt in there. So after a lot of faffing and cleaning and putting a new gear cable in, they're pretty much exactly the same. It's a very unsuccessful that mission, so I'm going to try and be less unsuccessful on today's ride. So I'm going to crack on with this ride. I've got to do 3 hours, so fingers crossed it doesn't rain the entire ride. I mean, you never know, we might get some sunshine. Right, let's crack on. Right, a quick pit stop. I need to show you guys this. Look, check this out. Look at this for a pothole. I mean, when does a pothole become a crater? I mean, would you still class this as a pothole? Look at this road. Arguably the best roads in the UK. It's a good job I wasn't coming down the hill. Imagine if you come pinning it down. You've got like half a ton of mud in the middle, and then like a pothole that's not even a pothole. It's basically like the Grand Canyon. There we go. There's a little bit of pothole appreciation there. I mean, I think that is not even the worst ones. The worst ones are still up there. I mean, they've just kind of filled them with sand at the minute, so that works, right? I'm in a much perkier and more energetic mood today. So in my last video, I was a little bit like tired and knackered, and a few people did mention like overdoing it, being tired and all that stuff. That's like something I'm very, very aware of. The last training session of the week, for me, it's quite a hard one. It's just getting it done, you know? I definitely put my feet up after I'd done that, and I was really happy with the fact that I did do it. Like, if I didn't do it because I felt tired, then I'd feel bad and guilty. And I think there's a very fine line between like overdoing it and pushing your body to its like limits. Hopefully, I'm getting it right. It's bloody awful weather. It's now pissing down. I'm climbing up a steep, crappy road, and I'm in a great mood. I feel a bit peckish though. I got loads of snacks ready for this ride, and I forgot them. And I've got to do 3 hours, so... Oh, I see a rabbit. I don't think you'll see it 'cause it's too far away, but just trust me, there was a rabbit there. Right, let's crack on. Update, we're 2 hours in, I'm 2 hours in, and it's finally stopped raining. Woohoo! And I also found snacks in my bag. So at some point I was organised, and I thought I should put some snacks in my bag because I might forget on a future ride. And as it turns out, well, today is that day, so I'm feeling pretty good. I've had a snack, the rain stopped, and I've been enjoying this ride very much. This week isn't going to be a very like exciting bike week for me though. I have got 2 days of foster training this week, so there's going to be lots of sitting in a room learning about attachment theory and therapeutic parenting and that kind of stuff. But I'm also excited to build up the new Marin headlands, so I've just ordered all the stuff to do the brakes, and this is the first time that I'm going to do a full brake bleed setup by myself. I've had a long chat with Dan, who normally does it for me, and apparently I'm ready for it, so wish me luck. I mean, that's the only thing I can't do on bike builds is the brakes. And I've topped up the fluid enough times, so to setting them up, putting the barb in, crushing the olive, all that stuff, I've never done that before. So fingers crossed I get that right and I don't end up riding around on a bike with no brakes. I will test them before I leave the house, and I'll also remove my brand new brake pads before I do set them up because I don't want contaminated pads. Let's carry on. It stopped raining, so I extended this ride a little bit. Now it started raining. 2 hours 45 in, so I end up like just over 3 hours by the time I get home, I think. It's pretty much rained for like 90% of this ride. It's really sunny this morning, and if I didn't spend that time farting about, sorting about my gears, I'd have got at least a nice hour in the sunshine. Where would the fun in that be? And my gears wouldn't be fixed, or kind of fixed but still broken. I mean, worth it? Why is it on days like this I'm smiling and up for a ride, and then when the sun comes out I'm just not feeling it? It's so typical, right? Oh, my legs have felt bloody amazing today. I wasn't doing any efforts. Well, I wasn't meant to do any efforts. I did a couple of little testers, and yeah, honestly, compared to last week, I feel like I've got new legs, fresh legs. That's why we train, isn't it? You know, that's why you have those hard days. You have those hard days so you can enjoy those good days. Right, but yeah, it's been an absolutely blooming lovely ride. So I'm gonna leave it here. I'm pretty much home. I've enjoyed this 3 hours in the rain. It's been absolutely smashing. Do you know what? It has actually been quite nice, and it's not that cold, so it'll do. Right, so I'm gonna quickly bash out a quick skid because everyone loves skids, and you guys are gonna like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.